Good morning. This is Grayson Griffin with the Physical Science Lab, and today we are converting, measurements for this. Okay, so for the 24.75 grams of sugar, I did the number of grams for 16 tablespoons or 1 cup, divided it by 24.75, which is the grams that we are going to use. And then that gave me 8. And so I did 16 tablespoons divided by 8, which equals 2. So in the 24.75 grams, there's approximately, I know it's a little bit smaller than the exact 2, but we're going to go ahead and put 2 because I don't think 0.03 of a tablespoon is going to ruin your cinnamon rolls. So we're going to go ahead and put 2 tablespoons. Now we have 5 grams of salt going to tablespoons. Let me find salt. Okay. Or going to teaspoon. I'm sorry. Salt is going to teaspoon. So 1 teaspoon of salt is 5 grams. Would you look at that? So we're just going to smack down a 1. Now we have butter, 85.125 grams. Okay. So we're gonna do 227 grams of butter, which is equal to a cup, divided by our 85.125. This could give us 2.6, repeating. And so from there, we are going to do, 8 divided by that 2.6. And it's 3. We can round it up to 3. So I'll go ahead and put that. And what I'm rounding up is 0.000001. So again, not gonna ruin your recipe. Keep it a little simpler. And the last one for this first little section is 375 grams of flour. Let me find flour. Oh, that was gross. Excuse me. And what kind of flour is this? Is it all purpose? Yeah. Okay, and we are taking grams to cups. So 120 grams is 1 cup. And so we got 375. 3.125 cups. Good deal. So 3.125 cups of flour. And that is it for the first part of this. And I'm going to go ahead and write down the next 2. And then the little section at the bottom. And we'll go ahead and work those out in here in just a second. The next 2 steps, which are the filling and the glaze, we're going to go ahead and do those. And so for the first one, it is 113.5 grams of melted salted butter. Melted salted butter. Lots of butter in this recipe. Lots of butter. They say, I used to work in a restaurant, and they say why everything tastes so much better in a restaurant is because they use double the salt and double the butter than your recipes at home call for. So if your family ever complains about your cooking, more salt, more butter. Okay, so butter, 113.5 grams. Let's find butter, 227. So we can just do 227 divided by 2, just to check. And that is 113.5 grams, which goes straight to 4 tablespoons, which is half of the 227 grams tablespoons. Next we have 220 grams of brown sugar. and we're converting it to cups, and 1 cup is 212. So we're gonna do and it's 1.04 cups of brown sugar. I hope. I kind of hope this isn't for accuracy, because I do not have a whole lot of faith in my conversion skills thus far. 15.84 grams of ground cinnamon. There you are. Okay. Oosh. And we're converting it to tablespoons. Oh, okay. 15.84 grams of ground cinnamon, and we're converting it to tablespoons. And so we have to first convert it to teaspoons. 15.84 grams of ground cinnamon. Cinnamon. There it is. Okay. Okay, so 2.64 leash. Okay. So we're gonna do 1.6. So we have 6 tablespoons, or I'm sorry, 6 teaspoons of ground cinnamon, and 1 teaspoon, or 3 teaspoons, is 1 tablespoon. So we have 2 tablespoons of ground cinnamon. There we go. All right, 100. Or now we are to the topping on top of the cinnamon rolls. The icing, that's the word. And we have 113.4 grams of cream cheese. Let me make sure this is recording. Okay. Just checking. 113.4 grams of cream cheese, and we're converting it to cups. Cheese. There you are. Okay. So So it's almost 2 cups of cream cheese. It's 1.98. I'll go ahead and do 1.98. 56.75 grams of butter. Okay, we're gonna wrap this up, and this is the actual cooking part of the recipe here. And first up, we have 30.5 centimeters, and we're converting it to inches. And so centimeters to inches, 1 inch should be equal to 2.54 centimeters. So it's gonna be 3.5 about 2.54, and it's 12. It's 12. That's close enough. Yeah. So fill that in. 12 inches by 45.75. So 45.75 divided by 2.54 is 18. Okay, and then 113.5 grams of melted butter in the cups. So we know 113.5 grams of butter is 4 tablespoons. It's 4 tablespoons. So how many tablespoons in a cup of butter? 8 tablespoons. So 4 tablespoons is half of a cup. Perfect. Perfect. 0.5. And then 2.54 centimeters. That's 1 inch. That was easy. 22.85 centimeters. 22.85 over 2.54 is 9 by 33 over 2.54 is 13. And then 163 degrees Celsius. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna write that down. 9 divided by 5. Times the temperature in Celsius plus the freezing point of 32 degrees. So we have 163 degrees in Celsius. So double parentheses, 9 divided by 5, close parentheses, times 163, close parentheses, plus 32. 325.4 degrees Fahrenheit. 325.4, and I think I could just leave it at 325. And since I will not actually be cooking the rolls, this is it, and I'm about to take the quiz. I will show a quick shot of just my page here so you can see that I actually did the work, and then I'll turn in this Word doc. It has all my answers on it. Take the quiz and we should be good. Sweet. Here's a shot of all the conversions that I did. You can see some scratches, some mistakes in there, but this is just, I kind of prefer working things out on paper.